Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Mama Angel's Kitchen. And this evening, boy, I have a treat for us. We are making a vegetable fried rice, one of my favorites. It's quick, it's simple, it is easy. It does not have a whole lot of ingredients, and it comes together pretty quickly. So we're gonna go ahead and go over all of the ingredients that we're gonna need for this. The first one here is our star. This is day-old rice. I made this yesterday. It is 2 cups of uncooked rice. So I'm not sure how many cups it turns out to be after it's cooked. And because this is a vegetable fried rice, I've got a bunch of veggies here. Not sure how well you're going to be able to see it, but I've got some onions, and they're cut in pretty big strips. Around here we've got bell peppers, the green, the red, and the yellow. And again, nice big strips. I've got carrots, just kind of cut them up like this here. This was one big carrot. I just kind of cut it up like that. Trying to keep all the vegetables about the same size. Then I've got zucchini. I've cut like this. And then a yellow squash. Okay. And then we've got a little bit of broccoli. This was just frozen broccoli, broccoli florets. And they were kind of big, so I cut them down, again, about this size, okay? And this is, the bag was about a pound, and I have about a half of the bag here. Because there's a lot of veggies. Other thing you're gonna need, I've got 4 eggs in this bowl, and I'm gonna beat those up and scramble those. And then all of the sauces that we're gonna need. That's our flavor, is the sauces. Start moving some of this stuff out of my way here. The sauces we're gonna need, we're gonna be using soy sauce. I've got 2 kinds of hoisin sauce. This is just a regular hoisin sauce. And then I've got a lemongrass chili hoisin sauce. This one is spicy. And you know me, I want a little bit of my spice in there. So wherever I can sneak it in, I do. Then I've got oyster sauce, fish sauce, and then sesame seed oil. Okay? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and make up the sauce right now, because everything else is ready to go. When you do your fried rice, pretty much any of the Asian cooking, it goes really fast. You want to get all your ingredients together, and when you get over to your wok or your big skillet, whatever you're using, you want everything ready to go. So the sauce, I'm going to put in here, that's a good tablespoon of, let's go with actually a teaspoon. You don't want a whole lot of that. Teaspoon of the soy sauce. I'm going to go with a teaspoon of the hoisin sauce with the lemongrass chili. That's the spicy one. And now I'm going to go a whole tablespoon of the regular hoisin sauce. A good tablespoon of the, I should have it up where you can see what I'm doing here, of the oyster sauce. Now, of course, if you have, fish allergies, seafood allergies, and things like that, you don't want to use this. But oh, the flavor, my goodness, y'all. The fish sauce, I'm just going to go a couple of dashes, 1, 2 dashes. This stuff is pretty potent, okay? And then I'm just going to stir this up, mix it around, get it all mixed up and stirred up, and then it's going to sit aside, and we're going to go right to the stove and get started, okay? What I will do once I get it all mixed up is I'll go in and taste it make sure that it is, you know, the right mixture that I want. Maybe I want to add a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's good. That is good. I am going to go with just a little bit more of the soy sauce. There we go. Just another couple of dashes. Okay. And what I was missing was that little bit of a saltiness. Okay. That's why I went in with a little bit more of the soy sauce. Okay. See that? That's it right there. That's our sauce. That'll come in at the end. That's it. That's it right there, guys. Okay. Next thing up, move this stuff over here out of the way. All done with that. Always wipe down my work area. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to whip some air into these eggs. Okay, that's the only thing I'm doing. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and put you on pause, and I will meet you over at the wok, and we'll scramble these eggs up. Okay? All right, guys, I'm back. I've got my wok heated up here. It's nice and hot, ready to go. And I'm using a coconut oil tonight. And I do have some bacon fat on hand in case I don't feel like the coconut oil is doing what I need it to do. I am out of vegetable oil, which is normally what I would do for this, but I think the coconut oil is going to be fine. I love cooking vegetables in coconut oil, and that's what I kind of have it on deck for. So, but you can certainly use, you know, vegetable oil, canola oil. Like I said, I do keep, if I fry up some bacon, I'll keep I'm just moving the oil around in my wok. I keep my bacon fat because there's just certain dishes that, you know, just taste delicious with it. All right, in go the eggs. Right on in there. All right, and I'm going to keep that bowl. I'm going to put them right back in that bowl and kind of help you see what I'm doing here. Just kind of moving the eggs around, letting them get done. I'm not really scrambling them. I'm just, you know, you move the done egg out of the way. Let's see. Here we go. See if I can get you a good shot on this. Not sure if I am or not, guys. Just kind of move the egg around and see how that wet egg comes back. Probably not really good, but there we go. I'm just getting this egg done. Like I said, I'm going to put it back in the same bowl because it's going to cook more when I put it in with the rice. Okay, I didn't put any salt, pepper, no seasoning at all on this egg. Okay, all right, that is just about done right there. I don't want it any more done than that because it's going to cook some more. Okay, it's pretty soft. You know, it's done, but it's soft. All right, I'm going to put this into the bowl, clean up my wok, and I'll be back. All right, guys, got the wok all cleaned up and it's heated up. Just waiting for a little bit of a smoke to come out. You want your wok to be screaming hot. You want to start seeing that smoke. And there we go. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I see the smoke coming. So now I'm going to go in with about a good teaspoon of maybe a teaspoon and a half. Let's start there. Of my coconut oil. Move that around. All right, and this is on you want your fire at Ooh. It got some pop in there. This has some water left over, but you want your fire at, I'm gonna go in with my carrots first. Stop that popping. There we go. You want your fire at a medium high to high. Anytime you're stir frying anything, you want it nice and hot. That means you're staying here and you're going over this pretty much the entire time. Now, because this is a vegetable vegetable fried rice, and I'm using carrots, carrots take a little bit of time to cook, and I didn't blanch them. I could have blanched them, meaning just boil them for about 5-10 minutes to start the cooking process, and that wouldn't take them so long here to cook, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'll let them go. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put you on pause. Let these carrots go for a little bit, just until, I don't want them done. I don't even want them tender, but I do want to give them about a 5-minute head start. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, it had a good 5-minute head start. Now I'm going in with my broccoli. Okay, dump it all in there. Move that around a little bit. And all I'm doing is starting with the veggies that are going to take the longest to cook. You want to give them a head start. And this dish, everything is done right here in this wok. You just start building. That's it. It is so quick and easy and fun. And most of all, delicious. Now, you don't have to have a wok, guys, to do this. You can easily do this in a big frying pan, easily, okay? The wok is fun. Obviously, you can get it a lot hotter. That's it. I'm going to let this go a little bit. I may want to add just a little bit more oil. And you just kind of temper your oil based on, you know, how much it's soaked up and based on what you have left to go. Okay. By the time I get to the rice, most of the oil will be soaked up into the vegetables, but then the vegetables will loan the rice their oil, and that's where the oil will go into the rice. So don't worry about it being oily. You know, just don't put too much in it. You can see down in here, you know, I don't have oil swimming down in there, okay? It's into the veggies. I'm just kind of looking at my vegetables to see how much oil is on them. All right, I'm gonna give this broccoli and the carrots another 2 minutes, and then we'll come back and put our onions and our peppers in. All right, guys, been a couple of minutes, and I've got a little bit of char going here, which is what I'm wanting. You can see that on that carrot. Just beautiful. There's a little bit on that broccoli. You can see that little char there. That's what I'm wanting. Okay. Oh, it smells good already. And the only thing that's in here is the coconut oil. No seasoning at all. All right, let's go in with the peppers and the onions. All right, and then we'll come back and get the zucchini and the squash going after that. Just keep tossing everything around. This meal is so delicious. All right, guys, it's Thursday evening. I call it Friday Eve. I hope you guys are having a great evening. If you're watching the game tonight, what do we got tonight? The Texans and the Eagles, I believe it is. So you know I have it on back there. I just have the TV quiet, but I definitely have it on. All right, I'm going to give this a little bit more oil. And I'm just doing like teaspoons at a time, okay? Not a whole lot of oil. Get rid of it. There we go. What I do miss about, or wish I had, a wok with the long handle where you can really, right now I've got the little short handles, you know, on mine on both sides. So I'd like to have one that has, you know, the long handle that you can hold and really get the movement with it. Maybe one day I'll invest in getting me one of those. But I absolutely love cooking in my wok. All right. I'm going to give these a couple more minutes. And then I'll be back when it's time to put in the zucchini. All right, guys, we've gone about another 3 minutes here. And I think I'm ready. Maybe I'll look down in there. See how vibrant that color is? It's just beautiful. And that's what I want. I don't want to lose too much of that vibrant color. You know, I want them done, but I want them to still have, you know, some body to them. I want them mushy. So the next thing, we're going to go right on in with that zucchini and the yellow squash. Okay? And just mix it around. And the last thing will be the rice, the seasoning, and then the egg. Oh, lost an onion. Back in there. All right, let's another little twirl of oil. And you know, guys, you really just have to kind of gauge your oil. I'd probably put a teaspoon after each addition of vegetables. And I'm just looking to make sure they're not dry. That's it. Okay? All right, and let that go until the zucchini and the squash get a little bit of color on them. And then we'll put our rice in. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, here we are. Got some good color here. Look at that. Boy, that looks good. That smells so fine, just divine. Yeah, see that? I love those bits of char on my veggies. Love that. That's what I'm looking for. Okay? We got some of it here on one of these squash. See that? That's when you know. Now it's time to go ahead and get our rice in. Oh, that's beautiful. Another way you can tell, guys, go ahead and grab yourself a fork and check your, you know, your doneness. Like I said, I still like mine to have a little bit of crisp to them, but that's it. Yep. They're nice and tender, not mushy, and they're going to cook just a little bit more. So, give me 1 second, and we're going to go ahead and add the rice. Give me one moment. All right, guys, let's get our rice on. Just pause for a few minutes because my family walked in. There we go. All right. And just go in with the rice. And, you know, my goal is to do all of this rice, because that's a lot of veggies. And yeah, easy gonna do all of this rice. You know, because it is fried rice, so the rice is the star. The veggies are just honored guests. Yep, there we go. All of it, right in there. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and just mix this in. Ooh. Throwing rice all over the place. I have never made this dish and not thrown rice all over the place. And it doesn't take that long. You're really just heating up the rice. Of course, the rice is cooked. So you're just heating it up. Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? That is just gorgeous. So delicious, guys. I hope you give this one a try. This is, you know, and you can add meat to it. You can add shrimp. You can add chicken. I often do. But tonight I just wanted a vegetable. All right, going in with the egg. Okay. Give it a stir. Okay. Give it a nice stir. And you know, with this amount of rice, I could have went with 5 eggs. I like a lot of egg in mine, but that's okay. And I don't want it broken up a whole lot. You know, I want chunks of egg in mine. All right, guys. Last thing, sauce. And I'm going to use every bit of that sauce. Get my spoon. There we go. All right. Get my, let's get mixing that up in there. And yeah, it gets a little hot right around this time because, you know, can't back away. But, oh, it's so good. Okay. Whew. There we go. Just keep stirring it until your rice changes colors. All right. Just like that. Just like that. All right. That way you know, once it changes colors, that you've got sauce on every grain of rice and those veggies that are in there. Let me see that. That's like fried rice, doesn't it? All right, fire off. Last step, fish oil, okay? And again, maybe just a 1/4 teaspoon of fish oil, guys. Fish oil is, I'm sorry, this is sesame seed oil, okay? Just a little drizzle of that. And then go in and mix that up. Okay? That's it. Our fried rice is done. All right, I'm going to make a plate and we're going to taste this. All right? Be back. All right, guys, welcome back. Here we go. Here's the finished product. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that right there. Vegetable fried rice. Fantastic. It smells so good. So good, guys. If you like this video right here, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, come on and subscribe. And once you do subscribe, remember to hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I put out one of these amazing videos. I'm going to keep them coming. I am. And if you're new to my channel, I do see some new subscribers that have come on board. If you're new, welcome and thank you for subscribing to Mama Angel's Kitchen. Leave me a comment if you try one of my dishes or any questions at all. I would love some feedback. All right, let's go ahead and give this a taste. I'm gonna go in with, I got some of that yellow squash on this one right here. Yeah. You know, I tell you what, guys, you're not getting this at no restaurant. This is home cooking at its best. And I tell you, with prices the way they are right now, home cooking is the way to go. It is almost too expensive to even shop to cook at home, let alone go out to restaurants now. Look at that. I got some carrot, some egg on that one. Give that a try. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. The carrots are done perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. They are still got a little bit of life, a little bit of crunch to them, but they're not mush or certainly not mushy, and they're done enough so they're not raw, of course. And I got some red pepper in there. Oh man. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at there. Piece of broccoli. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Home run, guys. Home run. Mm-hmm. Some shrimp in here would be delicious, but it's good just like this. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Hope you have a fantastic Friday, because tonight is Thursday. I'm gonna get this rascal uploaded tonight. That is my goal. All right, I love you. Thank you for watching. Stay prayed up. Good night.